Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the third episode of Konohana Kitan. Now, I've absolutely been loving this show so far. Currently, it is my anime of the season. It's what I look forward to the most every week. Of course, Blend S is a close second. It could end up passing it, but for now, this is my favorite. This is what I look forward to. And I can't wait to get into it. Last episode was pretty much Satsuki invited Yuzuru on a date when they were in the hot springs together. And the two of them ended up helping out a couple of sisters that had lost each other. That was the main plot of the episode. But there's also the subplot with Satsuki and her sister. We found out a little bit about that whole thing, where Satsuki ended up going to the work at the hot spring, whereas her sister worked as a Miko. And so Satsuki, she still wants to be a Miko, but, someday. But yeah, that's all I really had to say on that episode. This episode, if I had to venture a guess, I would say it would focus on Natsume, whatever her name is. She has had like 0 screen time. And Sasuke's had a lot of focus so far. She has a lot of focus in episode 2, and she had a good amount of screen time in episode 1 as well. And Natsume has had the least amount of screen time in the show so far of any of them. Even Ren had a little bit of screen time last episode, but anyway, let's get into it. As usual, there'll be no audio footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There is a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Looking at that neck. Cold hands. That's not good. I think you're gonna get scolded. Especially if you laugh at her. And she was never seen from again. So this episode might focus on Ren and Natsume and their relationship with each other. It's the vibe I'm getting so far. In the 1 minute the episode's played so far. Because although Ren has had more screen time than Natsume, not by a lot. Man, that noggin that guy has. That place really is huge. Like, they have the people right in front of it just to give you the sense of scale. Waiting lovesick. Everybody wants Satsuki. Of course you take that as a compliment. I know, right? I don't think that's what she had in mind. Like I said, the best thing about this show No shortage of hot spring scenes. Wow. I think that's a common problem for people. She is nowhere near as amused, though. Back to the flashback of their meeting. Just a cute naked girl, you know, no big deal. I mean, she could. You couldn't tell until you got that close and didn't see anything dangling. This is a nice little flashback, I'm not gonna lie. Well, the screen has a bit of an odd filter or something on it, so it's a little bit hard to see. When you snore so loudly, you cause an earthquake. I don't think they care that much. You probably care more than they do. Yeah, you don't see her inner thoughts. You might have a different opinion if you did. Yamatuna Deshko. I actually read that as hard work at first. None of those things are mutually exclusive, but... that poor well. Ren found her first. I mean, I guess that explains why she was there. Playing hide-and-go-seek with some birds. Because why not? Bunch of drunk yokai in a building. She's also absolutely adorable. Please stop doing that. That is unsettling. And it's freaking me out, I'm not even gonna lie. You probably shouldn't do that to the customers. If only it was, I mean... Natsume showing off her cool side. Yeah, you're not gonna. I would rather die than be banned from that paradise. He's still doing that. Please do. You want to dance as well? Yuzu is... Yuzu is silly enough without being dizzy. Let's just put it that way. Be careful. Back to the flashback one more time. Water fairy. I think there actually is a water fairy in Mahotsukai no Yome. Hugo. I mean, she's not wrong. Hand holding. I think it's safe to say that those two are a ship. And of course, Yuzu and Satsuki are a ship. Yeah, it doesn't sound all that appealing to me either. Damn. She is so savage. I mean, Yuzu might go. Maybe. Oh, dang. That's a long time. Great-great-grandchild. Yeah, you may have missed the great. She is definitely cute. I can't say she resembles them too much. Meanwhile... Oh... I think you have some competition there. When a guest shows up and tries to steal your waifu. I think she's fine the way she is. She is pretty cool, isn't she? I think she's just upset with you. You know, and jealous. I got her to stop. So she complains to her boss. Agreed. Yeah, we know what she's really worried about. I mean, Ren's probably gonna follow you, if I know my anime. But maybe not, she does have a job to do after all. Yeah, she doesn't particularly like Yuzu. Break out the food. Sakura. Well, I'd still be angry at them. Good going, Yuzu. You made her cry. I mean, pretty much everyone that works here is. Of course, Ren bottles up her feelings a lot. And complains in her head and yells into wells. That didn't end well. Is she? Because that wasn't too long. What is she gonna walk in on? Oh, damn. She's actually naked. That would look pretty bad. Of course, they were just sumo wrestling. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. As soon as I realized I was a boy, my mind just kind of shut down for a few seconds. Despite the fact that Natsume is a girl. At least she better be. I don't want any more disappointments. I know, right? Does he really not know that? Wow. So that's why he was so cold to Ren earlier. So that does make a lot more sense now. That is a fancy comb. I still refuse to believe that's a boy. It does suit her really well, though. Yeah, you can do it, Ren. Oh, wow. I was expecting a hug. We actually got a forehead kiss. I mean, it's no kiss on the lips, of course, but more than I expected. Yeah, they really wouldn't. In fact, most guys would prefer the girl to be less dressed. I don't think I mentioned this before, but the whole cat chibi thing they do is interesting. I still prefer Yuzu, you know, character design wise, but yes, she is quite cute. Yeah, Ren is hers. You're looking at her. Yes. The Natsume's Ren ship is strong in this show. Even stronger than Yuzu and Satsuki. Though I do prefer that ship, though. Yeah, the two of them even doing Yuzu's hair together. I really didn't think that was going to be a boy. Like, when I saw Aoi there in the sumo outfit, completely topless, I just thought, wow, that's pretty bold of her to just be completely topless like that. That's where my mind went rather than, oh, I guess it's probably a boy or something. Usually that kind of situation, that kind of misunderstanding, it's the other way around. It's like the person thinks the character's a boy for a while, and then it turns out just to be a girl. It was like kind of the opposite, which is how you know this is a Yuri anime. I really just do feel so much better after watching this show. Raft Bridge of Dreams. I really can't make much of these title names. But yeah, that was the third episode of Konohana Kitan. Another great episode. Definitely did not disappoint. Like I figured, we did get some Natsume focus this episode, but we also got Ren focus, which is nice because she also hasn't had a whole lot of screen time. All we really knew about her was, she bottled a lot of her true feelings in her head, got angry at Yuzu a lot, and, bit of a perfectionist, always fixing up Yuzu's clothing. Even though, as Kyuri said, the customers really wouldn't care. But yeah, it was focused on those two and their relationship. We got, 3 different instances of the same flashback showing how they met, where Ren was just in the bath, basically in a bath getting cleaned up, and then Natsume just undresses and joins her and starts washing her, because that really is the appropriate response to that situation. And Ren kind of fell in love from that point on. And Ren was obviously feeling jealous when Aoi showed up and was trying to steal her waifu. Of course, the funny thing is, not only did Aoi not know that Natsume was a girl, Ren did not know Aoi was a boy, so there was misunderstandings all around. And of course, there was the whole issue with the one rude guest when they were having that big party that Ren got a little bit violent with, and I did not like that guy even before the groping, so I enjoyed seeing him get kicked out. That stupid head tilting thing was so unsettling. I did not care for that in the slightest. But yeah, so Sakura had a little bit of screen time, playing hide and go seek with some birds or something. It was funny when Ren was just yelling her feelings into the well because she can't express them to other people naturally, and then Sakura was just right there hiding behind it, hearing the whole thing. Not that she really cared that much beyond Ren giving away her position. But yeah, I've probably talked a little bit too much already, so. Yeah, let me know what you thought of the anime, which thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.